I'm going to read the following part from this book that I think summarizes our goals for the immediate future quite well. The calls for a government of action that would take swift action to control the natural resources, build infrastructure, strategically control the lending of money in order to stimulate growth, cancel debt, and enact an economic bill of rights is a vision that would embolden the lower levels of capital and allow them to function in the context of a much more prosperous economy. It would empower them by weakening and destroying the big monopolies. As the crisis intensifies, the lower levels of capital will realize that such a government of action is needed to prevent their total destruction at the hands of the ultra-rich. The process of building the needed anti-monopoly coalition will be very difficult. It will not be a quick solution. Building this coalition is not a matter of going viral on social media or becoming a popular commentator on current affairs. Building this coalition will mean creating a network of people who can operate in coordination with each other in order to carry out real operations and achieve short-term goals. Building this coalition will mean testing people, training people, making mistakes and learning from them, gradually solidifying an apparatus that can be more and more effective as the crisis intensifies. In Mao Zedong's theory of people's war, there is a concept called strategic equilibrium. This refers to the moment when the countryside is securely under the grip of the revolutionary forces, and the remaining task is to seize the urban centers. In the moment of strategic equilibrium, the tactics of the revolutionary army completely change, as the battlefield has completely changed. A new balance of power necessitates new tactics, new alliances, and complete change in operations. In the revolutionary process of the United States moving toward an anti-monopoly government, there will be a moment of strategic equilibrium. It will be a moment in which the level of desperation on the part of the population becomes much more intense very quickly, and the divisions in the ruling class take on a much more violent and overt character. In such a moment, a network of people who can cooperate and rely on each other to carry out effective operations will be vital, and the various distractions of social media and fandoms will be rendered pretty much irrelevant. And that was written by Caleb Maupin. Now, here's something that has happened since he wrote that. The divisions in the ruling class have indeed become much more violent and overt with the Trump assassination attempt, and we're going to see recriminations for that as the months and years go by. Things are indeed escalating, and we need to take advantage of this moment.